Yo, yo, yo. Once again, it's the mail, man. Got the CEO sitting over there, man.
Hey y'all,
She still,
I'm
uh,
candid today.
yeah. Uh, might be some off-screen conversation going on, but it's still with the same narrative that I got on here for. But before I start, I'm gonna ask y'all to hit that like, share, and subscribe, and keep tuning in. Now, y'all may have noticed I kind of got a little bit off into the, you know, I'm gonna say the YouTube streets or what's being said and stuff in the YouTube streets. I really don't care, but you know, when it's dealing with my subject matter is always, if you look at my thing, love, respect. Love, my motto is love, breed, respect, breed, loyalty. Okay, and it's a lot of, it's a big show being, every station is a show. It's a show being put on from, all of a sudden, the Diddy thing that got reignited due to the documentary. It's not really due to the documentary, but it's due to whose name attached to it. And it's just giving people, I'm gonna say people, more fuel and more to talk about. Cause we was through with that one. Okay, I thought so. I thought we was through with it. The man that got a time. But, I don't, content is, as they call it now, content.
And then 50 shut it down, so
Yeah,
like.
50, who
so
name better to attach to it if you want to keep it going, you know what I'm saying?
so why people still talking?
That's why they still talking. Cause it's 50. And he didn't show some things that people didn't know about. He was able to get his hands on some things that people didn't know about. But I said that to say, it's just, I don't, but my main thing is more things that hit close home to me, for as like I said, respect, loyalty, genuine, words like that, just being a stand up person, you know what I'm saying, principles and morals. But it keep running across my little timeline, I guess, because I done messed around and clicked on too many, But this the guy Gumby and Tune, man, I'm really getting just. It's funny to me. I'm really getting a laugh out of those two when they get together, and not at the situation, but it's more of at who Gumby you preaching to. You basically talking to us a wall, man. That dude, he's too young. He ain't never put his foot in that type of water. And he go sit there and talk to you because he got a form of education and say he know more than you and you done lived it. Quantitative, qualitative. Excellent. When you get a chance, excellent what that mean. And see, tell him, don't look it up since he got so much education. Tell him to look it up. Quantitative and qualitative. And I'm going to help him out. What's the difference between quantitative and qualitative information? And I can tell you what it is, Gumby. Basically, you're the qualitative. He's the quantitative. And I'm going to leave it at that. And I know you get it. You get it. But come on, man. When this man sitting here, it really don't mean that it means something to Gumby. It means something to Tune. Play Tune. It means something to him. I ain't gonna do that. I'm real Tune. It means something to him, but it just kind of aggravates me a little bit when this man is telling you this, and that. It doesn't go this way. It do go this way. But one thing Gumby is grown to accept is, okay, this is what it is over here. This is what it is over here. And he's come to understand that, hey, look, I can't come and tell nobody how to live in their house. Even though I may know the correct way to clean this area, that area, that area, But that's the correct way in your eyes, not the person that lives in that. So you know if they cool with how it is, you can even show them, hey man, I look, okay, you through? You say it's clean. I can show you. I can get a little bit more dirt up off it. What you call clean. You do that, they'll get mad at you, man. Cause they were saying it was clean. Until you show them now, it's a little more dirt. Put that white glove on like they used back in the day. It's a little more dust. You said it was clean. It's still dusty. You can't tell people what's right and they wrong. And then who's to say it's wrong? You? No, you can't come tell somebody that they wrong when they say it's right. You gonna have a problem, man. We're not, you gotta understand, Gumby, we're not living in those days and times no more, man. You just gotta do the best at being you. Your story, you got a story, man, that's worth of becoming a lot of things. Books, to series, to movies. I'll be the first to say it. You know, and I am a down south representative to the fullest. I don't care what part of the South you in. Texas, Mississippi, Louisiana, I speak for the South. You know, so, because I'm going to be the first that anybody call me from across the South, I can tell you, yeah, you got folks up here, over there, out west, out east. Now let me tell you how they got there. Even you, Gumby. Don't some of your folks reside in the South? You're considered real because you got put on in the motherland, as they say. But you were born in the South. You're from the South. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I mean, that's YouTube. You know, I'm going to say that's hearsay, allegedly, as they say. But, man, don't wrestle with that dude, man. You know, if anything, y'all doing it for content, okay, cool. But you ain't good at keeping that poker face. It's, you know, and I can see why, because he like to over talk. He like to, you could be saying, hey, hold on, okay. He like a I ain't gonna do him like that. A person that just gotta get the last word. You done made your point, but now I'm finna speak, you gonna say something else. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get quiet, I'm gonna be quiet, let you get through there. When I get ready to talk, you gonna say something else. That's irritating. So, whatever reason he throwing people's name at you, now it was gonna be a you and Charleston White thing, I guess. You know, y'all would go get in the ring for some money. Great idea. But now Charleston White said, hey, CW, I don't even want his name for no clickbait. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna use the man's name. He earned it. He made his name valuable. But he said he ain't fighting nobody. He's setting it up. He the new Don King. Okay, cool. So guess what, y'all? He said, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna help y'all. I'm gonna help these guys make, he gonna help you make some money. And he talking about the ring boxing. Man, look. Tell y'all something. I'm 5'10". Good 142 pounds. Good 142 pounds. Soaking wet. Sign me up. When it comes to hands, man, if I get any kind of pleasure, go back to the day where we can get in there and put them hands, they said gloves up, you know, down. I'm with that. Sign me up. I don't even want no big, you ain't got to be no big check. Like he said, y'all determine what y'all value is. Sign me up. Sign me up. Tell me how long I got to get right. How much time I got to get right. And they could be 10 pounds over. It don't matter to me. I wouldn't mind getting that dewberry ass. I ain't gonna lie. And I got love for Percy, OG Percy. OG had like he do it. OG Percy showed up. I wouldn't mind getting that with OG Percy, even though he older. But that don't mean that man got experience and skill. Put me in there with somebody with some experience and skill. I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna show out. I promise you, I promise if it's some kind of way them folks found me and hit my numbers, hey man, jump in the flight, we go fly out here. And you got 4 weeks of training, 6 weeks of training. I'm there. The kids, CEO, hey, I'm out of here. We finna, come on, we finna. Yeah,
Oh, I'm coming.
yeah. I ain't turning nothing down. Cause see, that's the difference. You can come to my city and ask anybody about me, and you know this is the name is just the YouTube persona. But if you say my government name, you ain't gonna hear nothing bad about it. You ain't gonna hear nothing played. You ain't gonna hear nothing about it. It's been played with or nothing. And I ain't saying that like I can't be. Yeah, I done ran into some stomp downs. But the only thing that came out of those situations is understanding. And what I mean by that is, my teeth ain't scraped, but they ain't never been knocked out. They ain't never been punched on. I know they ain't never been broke. I ain't never been black. I got some battle wounds, but they ain't up here. I got a cut my way. I got cut right here on my arm with a box cutter. I done got stuck through this hand right here with a knife. I got stitches in these knuckles, and this finger right here been broke. And that's from back up, and some dude bit my finger, and he didn't want to let it go. Cause when I hit him with that condom, it split. He bit it and wouldn't let it go. When I snatched it, popped. It dislocated this finger, and I took the thing off because it would hurt. When they took me to the doctor, I took it out. That's why it's like this. So come on, sign me up. Get in touch with. I'm local, but I'm nationwide. But anyway, man, Pros Memorial, man. The whole thing is, man, y'all out here playing, man. I know y'all playing from. This is the real era of. This is the real era. I'm gonna stop. This is the real era of.
I'm telling them to stop playing. Stop.
They ain't go. You know what playing is now? You know how we say, man, hey, don't play with me. Stop playing. You know what they said? Stop trolling. It's trolling now. The new word for playing is trolling. I just caught on. But people didn't troll. People didn't play with people from the era I come from. Yeah. Even King Yellow, I like King Yellow. Salute King Yellow. Yeah, I like King Yellow. There's a reason I like King Yellow. There's a reason I like King Yellow. He said a couple of things over the years that, you know what I'm saying, I like Butter. Yeah, LBG Butter. I like that little dude, man. That would be one of my little partners. And I don't mean no harm by calling him little partner, he younger than me. But yeah, cause them boys know structure. They caught the last part of the structure from their OG. They know how it's supposed to go, but they participated in the way it didn't supposed to go. And they say, they know what I'm talking about when I say this. Structure is to prevent chaos. Just to show that part. Structure is to prevent chaos. But man, that's all I'm saying is this, man. Ain't nothing serious no more. You got a couple people that's serious, like you got your boy Gene, you know, him and his thing with Puffy is serious. But he doing it for the clicks, the likes, the views, the chick that come at the end. I don't get no chick from this. You know, I come over here to try to give enlightenment.
Good game.
Good game, 205, good game, 205, look it up, you go see me, because ain't nobody else got it. And that's the whole thing of it is, man, but I knew before I started speaking and had already started seeing, like, man, the way I go, I know I ain't gonna get a big following, because I ain't on here with all that rah-rah and all that this, that, and this. This might get me a couple of little views, because I'm calling out certain names, and I might, if I put these people's names in the thing right now, it's gonna go. It'll get more views. But I ain't riding nobody coattail, man. I'm just speaking upon the situations and the things that are being said in the YouTube streets. You know, in the real world, a lot of things run across my desk, and I could be sitting right here. I ain't been nowhere, none in a week, and I'm gonna know everything that's going on out there damn near. So, you know, it's all about being honorable. It's all about being honorable, but don't nobody preach that no more. You know, when you can walk around and you can, the young dudes had to walk around, right, every day, right, with stuff sticking up out their sides and through their jackets and all that. I ain't got to do that.
What it is we still have a village. You know what I'm saying?
But it's in us though. We carry ourselves. We carry the spirit of the village.
Exactly.
You know, we still carry yeah. See, people say the village ain't there no more. Nah, the village there is just the same type of people ain't there no more. We're some of them people that'll stop. Maybe your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, and hey man, you know, woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on how that niece, nephew, or whatever, son, daughter, you know, is already moving. Cause I ain't finna approach no live wire, cause I don't want to do nothing to nobody's child, and I don't want nobody's child to do nothing to me. Cause I know 99 times out of 10, I know your folks somewhere down the line, and I gotta, you know, and when it come to me, they go be. I done had situations where I done had to say something to somebody's child, and they not early, but mid to late 20s this year. Left it alone. Hey, all right. And in the next hour, they folk pulling up, and they, well, what you got going on? Woo. And they see it's me. Oh no, come on. When you see such blah speed, woo, man, the man ain't like that. Give that man respect. And when they said that, I said, hold on. And I'm gonna let you know, told the little guy, hey, I'm letting you know, that ain't a one-way street. He said, give me, I'm gonna give it to you. Haven't I not? And he was like, yeah, you know, it was a misunderstanding, but the misunderstanding didn't come from me, it came from you. Because you didn't come over there and ask, you demanded. You accused. And what I told you, hey, don't come over here with that, man. I was right here. Go back over there where you were. And you went to popping off. And when you went to popping off, hey, if I'm gonna be nervous, everybody finna be nervous. And that's what I said out loud. Hey, and you heard me. Hey, look, what, huh? If I'm finna be nervous, everybody finna be nervous. And you went to making calls, and people pulled up, and when your folks, that's a male, a man like me, pulled up and went to get at you, and you got hyped because they pulled up, and he was like, "Woo, what? And I was still where I was, and he looked over there, saw who it was, walked over there to make sure who it was. When he got halfway to me, he called my name. He was like, no, blah, 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 blah. Hey, look, hey, man, this my brother, split, woo, doo, doo. Hey, come on. Boom, this you. No, he don't play them. He don't play none of them games. What he told you? What you said? I told him, blah, look, man, when you see this man, this is blah, 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 respect, blah, blah. I said, hold up. That's a two-way street. That don't mean just you, I'm going to give you yours too now. Just because you're younger than me, don't mean I don't supposed to respect you. But I'm not going to respect, I ain't going to respect now because they got some, no. Because I come from the era, if I ain't got nothing in my hands, and you got something in your hands, you the punk. You the scared one. It is a real thing called a felon. That means whatever you can do with your physical. I don't care if you bite them, however you got to get it did. You know what I'm saying? I come from the era, hey, if you got to, bite them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't biting no, I ain't never bit nobody. I always put them to sleep. But anyway, but yeah, man, we got to get more. They talking about pushing peace. Before you push peace, you got to push love. Before you push peace, you got to push love and respect. Before you push peace, you got to put love, respect, and loyalty. That's when you get the peace at the end of that. When those things are achieved. So I'm not against pushing peace, but before I push peace, I'm going to push love, respect, and loyalty. With those three things in effect, you go have peace. Without those three things, you're going to have chaos. Is what we have from state to state. I don't care where you're from and why, excuse me, I guess he got a book now. Even Gumby laughed about it. It's like you miss it. Again, I don't know how many times he told me you miss it. First he gave him the coat. Okay, cool, that's what I'm talking about. Then he gave him the book. Oh, he messed the whole mood up. He knew what he was doing. He planned on the top. But, you know, it's a chick. I guess, I don't know what they doing over there. But you trying to find out something about something that you was not even here when it was created or when it was kicking off to grow to go to Texas or Louisiana or New York or you ain't got nothing to do with Chicago, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to do with that. But anyway, you try to, come on, bruh. Don't you need to be studying Christopher Columbus or something, don't it? The Mayans or something, don't you? You want to get out here in these streets, man, you gonna mess around and find out. I used to mess around, but it's another word that starts with an F. We can't use that on him. But come on, dude. Let it go. Let it go. If you ain't there to help that dude, man, bridge some gaps. And even though it's kind of too late, it's kind of too late. And the reason I say it's kind of, is because you can't push a narrative of y'all politics. Because you got West Coast politics, you got down South politics, you got up North politics, and you got Midwest politics. And you got to be a hell of a dude to go around and change any or ad that's been going on for 50, 60 years. Really longer than that. We just talking about the culture, part of it. So leave that alone, and for those out there, man, they said they pushing peace, but pushing peace. Before y'all push peace, like I said, push love first. Push respect first. Push loyalty first. Push all of them and put them together. Then you'll get that peace. You can't do none of that. Just pop up, man, I'm pushing peace. Just like dude did, J-Mane. What? Huh? Man, what you talking about, man? Where you was when this was going on? Where you was when that was going on? See, you came the wrong way. You got to go and sit down and resolve these things and say, man, look, this happened, we know this happened, this happened, this happened, and we want to pay homage to and give condolences to these situations on both sides, man, and we want to start anew, man, and I need y'all help. I need y'all help. Because if I come to you and say, hey, I'm telling you what I want to do. That's like a demand. Let's talk now. You supposed to come and say, hey, man, let's talk about pushing. Let's talk about going the right way. Can we have a conversation about going the right way? You can't come and just talk about what I want to do, what my wife want to do. If we ain't already discussed the realms of whatever that is that we trying to do, she gonna look at me like, huh? Where this come from? If it ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
And why I'm just now hearing about it.
Cause she know that's exactly what I'm saying. When did it come about? I let all this go on. Just to give an example. If our house was junky, and I let it be that way for a month, and I just come to her and say, hey man, it need to be cleaned up in here. You done sat around this a month and now you want to say something? But she'll be in God. I'm just using the example. That'll be thrown. Like just say if this was just my place and she been coming over here, or I can't come over her place, this was her place, just her place, and coming over, and I come over and say, hey man, clean up. But I've been coming over, laying in the bed, laying on the sofa, seeing everything what I've been seeing for a month. She'll look at me like, but that's, But that wouldn't be hygiene, good hygiene, But that's like that. Then you take it down to that small of a scope. Tell somebody, getting somebody a car and tell them, man, you need to clean your car out. But you've been riding with them for a month. You ain't saying that, why you riding in it? You will clean it out then. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. And the other one is, it ain't what you know is who you know.
What you know, don't they? Nah, I'm just playing.
Yeah. But anyway, but that's all I wanted to get on here, man. Shout out April. Shout out Victor. Shout out Amanda. Man, I keep forgetting, bro.
Poppy.
I finna say Poppy Flower. She. My guy from South Carolina, man, he stopped. He ain't been on it, but he know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put his name. I gotta find. But that's my guy. Oh man, I've been out of touch, man. So y'all had to forgive me, man. But the ones that joined and been sticking around.
Zaki.
What baby boy name?
Zaki.
He had about 3 names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so Zaki.
Okay, Zach. Yeah, little bro Zach. But yeah, man. All this stuff is. The only reason I'm speaking on it is is a distraction, man. Is to keep us at a level of separation. I ain't gonna get on here like people that start doing high vibration, low vibration, cosmos, unicorns, glitter. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna do all that, man. You know what I'm saying? We human beings. I forgot she like unicorns, man. She just tried to get me to buy one on the low at the store. Look at that, that's so pretty. And this is all she said. That's so pretty. And I looked up and there was like 5 or 6 little stuffed animals on the thing. I said, you talking about that unicorn, ain't it? She tells me, yeah. She got that little voice when hey man, right now, I would have had, she know how I would have told her to get it. But right now just ain't the time. Right now just ain't the time. But yeah, man, salute to all the ones that with me, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Big Birmingham, Alabama. Southern hospitality at all times. I just heard Tony Yayo said he just came through Birmingham and he was like, man, the people, that wasn't Tony Yayo, I take that back. My boy Swipe, Trenton News, said he just came from Alabama. He came and said, man, the people were so nice. He said he didn't think, but that's what it is down in the South, bro. Check your lineage. You got some people down here. And then I told him, I said, next time you come, man, you gotta check in, not check in, but holler at your big bro. I got him about some years, but that's my brother, that family. Shout out to Trenton News, you know what I'm saying? But
the internet is reckless. The internet is reckless.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry.
Oh, she ain't. She ain't sorry. She do this to me all the time. I could be sitting over there, chilling, minding our business. She ain't saying that to me in 2 hours.
Yes,
Soon as I get doing something, hey, look. I love her though. But anyway, y'all pray for me. When I get out the camera, she be beating on me, man. Y'all see, go back and look at my shirt when she hit me with that pillow.
It was a
Get the views up on that pillow. What if it wasn't a pillow? Her aim was too precise to whatever. When she threw it, a pillow is shaped like a square. You throw it, it's gonna flip thin, back, thin. And when it hit my head, it was flat and it wrapped around my head, like it hit me and wrapped around my head. Now, what if that had been something else, man? I wouldn't be here talking to y'all today, man.
Yes, he would, because I wouldn't hit him.
I was almost out of here, man. Yeah. She has. If I was to tell y'all some of our stories, Lord. I can get her to come up and stand by. That that little bit old thing, that little short, petite little. Yeah. Yeah, man.
He already be talking about me.
I don't talk about her. I talk to her. I don't talk about her.
You said I had muscles.
She cut up too. She got military. That been about 20 years ago though. Almost 20 years ago. But you still got a rock like mine. Like, but anyway, man. Birmingham, Alabama, man. Big salute to everybody that support us. We got some more merch we doing. Finna come soon. And big shout out, love. Like I said, love, breed, respect, breed, loyalty. Always. Southern hospitality, man. And I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that notification. And the ones that ain't subscribe. We still going. We gonna keep going, and we gonna keep it on the same page. All this is good game. It's just a little intertwined with some other names, some other situations. It's still positive, you know. But salute, and I'll catch y'all next time.